Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Create the Heart, and I'm back with another project share. And today I'm talking about notebooks. So I'm going to have a tiny little notebook series within a series. So I'm doing my back to school series for the month of September, and I'm probably going to do a couple of videos on notebooks. I am a huge list maker. I love making lists. I love keeping things in notebooks. And while the internet's fabulous, I lose track of projects I want to make, videos that I really like, things I like to do, things I like to buy, recipes, and so on. And I know there's ways to keep it electronically, but I struggle with that. And I find it's easier to write it down. So I'm going to go over some of the notebooks that I've made, and then the one that I made specifically for this series. So this one right here, I'm using, let's see, what is this? The Planner Society kit. I don't subscribe right now currently. Right now I'm trying to save a little bit of money, but I would like to get back to it because their products are really unique and beautiful. So I use products from, I don't even know what month it is. But this is, I haven't been keeping up with it as well. But this is my project notebook. So I've got various different things in here, but you can see I'm using, all of her kits come with these tabs, which I love. So I made a pocket on the front page. This one says projects. So these are different projects I'm interested in making, planning and that sort of thing. I haven't worked on this, but like a wish list of items that I want to buy. This is like YouTube planning. This is schedule, so things I want to schedule or do, and then this is for a pen. So that's the first one. This one is a sewing book. Wasn't really meant to be shown to you guys, but I also use the Planner Society for this one. It's fairly simple. This one says sewing tips. So I just write down things that I see. Resources, places that I can go to buy things or find things, tutorials that I've found and I'm interested in doing, and then I haven't filled this part yet out, but blogs that I've found different techniques and ideas. So here's my sewing book, and then this is the one it's really beat up, is my recipes one, and this is one that I have filled a lot. So this is, I actually didn't put anything in there, but this one is Instant Pot. So it's kind of stuck together because it was in here, but I've got Instant Pot recipes. This one is Crock Pot. So I have Crock Pot recipes. This one is Made Dishes. And sometimes I even just print out recipes, and then I will, let's see, I can show you an example of that. I'll tape them in the notebook. You can just tape them in. This one is salads and sides, and then I can tape in recipes. And then this one says desserts, and then I can just tape in or write recipes as I find them. So mostly things I found off the internet. So those are some of the notebooks. I even have a notebook that I'm using right now that I've made that I use for work. So I used to be the AP coordinator. So I had a tab for my AP coordinator stuff. I had a tab for projects I wanted to work on. I had a tab for books that I wanted to purchase for the library, that sort of thing. So I love these notebooks. When I tell you that I really make a lot of these notebooks and I use them for different reasons, this is what I mean, because these are very inexpensive. I stock up on them during back to school. I really like the original comp books. They're about $1 during the school year. I mean, $1 during back to school, and they're very expensive during the school year. But in a pinch, I'll go to the Dollar Tree and I'll buy notebooks there. They work really well too. So this one is using, I think it's called Real Genius by, let's see, what is that? By Paper Play. And I've had it for a little while. And so this is the one that I made. So I covered it with one of the papers. This is a cut up heart that kind of blended in. I thought it looked really kind of cute. And I kept this one very simple because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm not sure if I can give it away. or if I'm going to be using it or what, because it eventually will get used. So the front, and all I do, it's just very simple to make because they already have this really nice spine and it's stitched inside. So you don't really have to do a lot to this. I use score tape and I just put score tape all around. I measure my paper, put it down, trim any excess because it has rounded corners. And that's pretty much that. It's very simple. So, and then how you decorate it is up to you. So I decorate it fairly simply. So this is stickers from the sticker sheet. This is some washi that I had gotten last year from Michaels. I love, love, love this washi so much. Even though I don't know that it really needed it, I put it in there anyways because I love it. And then in the pocket, I used a cut apart since my schedule is booked. And I used some lightweight cardstock in here. Because the idea is if I wanted to, I could do this bullet style and make a calendar if I wanted for this, or if I gave this away, it could be used, a calendar could be made for it, and it just slips right in there. Or you could grab this and take it with you to take notes or to a meeting or workshop, or if you're going to a PD, then you could do that. And then all I did was decorate the front page, which I generally don't do always for my notebooks. I did do it, I think, for this one. I decorated the front page, but I don't always do that. So I just decorated with a cut apart and a sticker from the sticker sheet, and then my little favorite washi. And then all I did was make tabs using my Stampin' Up! Tab Punch, which I've had forever and a day. So I just used, I had just enough scrap of this paper to do that. So, and I just kind of put it equal distance apart. So I have my own built-in sections. Okay, so then the back has that same paper. And then back here, you could take notes if you wanted. You could put sticky notes here if you wanted. Make another pocket. Just depends on what you want to use it for. And then the back is finished as well. So this is the first part of my notebook series because I think that making notebooks is easy and it's fun. It's a great way to use up some paper that you've already made a lot of projects with, and it's very useful. Last year, and I'll post in the video links to a couple other notebooks that I've made because I made a whole bunch of notebooks for one of the departments that I sit in meetings with, and so I made them notebooks. And it's funny because some of the girls, the teachers, they do carry their notebooks around and they use them, which is so awesome. I try to tailor them to the people that I made them for, and they were a very inexpensive gift. I used up a lot of paper, and it was very useful. It was very inexpensive, and people really enjoyed it. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more back to school projects, including more notebook projects. Thank you. Bye-bye.